265 fucking pounds. Nice. Nice. Hey y'all, Zach here. In today's video, I'm just gonna be updating you on my bench press journey and how I plan on getting back to 405 and hopefully surpassing that as well. So without wasting your time any further, let's get straight into today's video. So if you've been, watching the channel for some time, you know me as the 405 bench, right? But truth be told, I haven't bench pressed 405 in a minute, right? It's probably been about 3 months now since I've ever been under 405. So right now, we're just trying to work my way back up and hopefully, again, surpass that. And what I'm doing right now is just bench pressing 3 times a week, right? 2 of those 3 is just me working up to a top set, usually 80% of my 1 rep max. And then usually going back down and just doing some paused rep work, right? Today, I worked up all the way to 385. You can see me doing that right here. Nice. Nice. Fuck. Oh, appreciate it. Huh? Thank you, bro. All right. Pretty much the best part out of this bench press session that I took from it was 315 is moving a lot smoother, right? 315 actually felt pretty light. And then 365, like my other previous bench press sessions, it's always been pretty decently smooth and my ass stays on the bench at all times. The difference today though was it did move a little bit faster, which I really liked. 385, I'm still not strong enough for my ass to stay on the bench, unfortunately, so I have to usually use a lot more leg drive. And the sad part is I'm not properly using leg drive, right? I'm really trying to hone in on the technique, right? Depress the shoulders, really try to push your legs, into the floor, I guess. Like one of the biggest cues most people say is you treat it as a leg extension, trying to push away from it, right? So you could exert a lot of that force into your bench press. And I still don't know how to use that, but I know once I master that, I'm pressing 405 easily. Because as someone who could bench press 365 without the use of leg drive at all, I'm pretty fucking strong, right? And I used to do 405 with that kind of strength. I'd probably be at 435 if I actually knew how to properly bench press at all. But that takes time, I guess. But it's been already 2 years, but I guess I'm just a fucking slow learner. I'm like one of those dudes that have a lot of potential, but I don't grasp things easily when it comes to the mechanics of things. So that kind of fucking sucks. But another thing that I am also doing is really trying to hone in on getting my back wider, right? Because again, bigger back equates to a bigger bench. And one of the exercises I'm really honing in right now are lat pullovers, right? You can see me doing that right here. So I added this to the workout program not too long ago, and I'm so glad I did. I wish I did it sooner. I can only imagine how much bigger and thicker my back would be if I did. Again, this exercise is amazing for adding overall thickness to your lats. And it's just going to give that nice V-taper look, and it's also going to help your bench press increase because, again, a bigger back equals a bigger bench. And if you don't have this exercise at your gym, you could always do the cable lat pullovers. That's something I was doing for a while until I realized I had this machine. So, again, don't miss out on these gains. And another thing are just, bent over chest supported rows. I really enjoy doing those, and you can see me doing that right. This is overall another great back building exercise, and as you can see, I'm using a narrower grip to really emphasize the lats because again, that is something I'm lacking in and I need to get stronger. And it's just going to make my overall physique look better and fuller. It's going to give that nice slim waist ratio And again, it's just gonna help my bench press. So it's really just a win-win. And unfortunately, most gyms won't have this kind of machine, but you could always do like a bent over T-bar row or just any chest supported row and just use a narrow grip. Again, I'm just trying to get a wider, bigger back, and it's working so far, right? My back gains have been pretty nice, and this is what my back is looking like as of now. So like the aesthetic part is working, and overall my strength has been improving, because again, 315 felt pretty, I wouldn't say light, but it felt like what it used to feel like, right? Like, I mean, just look how fast 315 moved.
Nah, I was gonna put a belt on, but fuck that shit.
315 moved pretty nice, and hopefully I get back to pushing 4 plates again, dude. It's about time. I miss being, you know, one of the strongest dudes in the gym, just walking in there. It was an amazing feeling. But currently, I'm doing pretty good, right? Tomorrow I'm gonna test out my squat, but this video is about bench. So bench press, not too bad. This week was kind of rough because some of life stuff. I'm only able to go 4 days this week. I'm going to lock back in next week though, because my schedule is going to be a lot more predictable. But with that being said, I'm just, you know, the biggest thing that I can only do right now is just stay consistent, do what I need to do, and stick to the workout program, you know? But yeah, so that's my current progress as of right now. I'm kind of still stuck at 385, and I still can't even really claim that 385 since my ass came off the bench. But the cool thing about, you know, that kind of bench press is within a week or two, as long as I keep at it, it's something that's going to be mine again. Because again, 385 used to be my bread and butter. This is how I was pushing 385 like about 3 months ago. 385 on the bar. And notice, I'm not even using leg drive, and that shit doesn't matter. Like, that fucking went up like it was nothing. I wouldn't say like it was nothing, but a lot easier than what I could do now. So I plan on getting back to that kind of strength very soon. I just need to start doing bench press a lot more often. And I think a lot of it's also mental, because once I get under a lot of weight, like again, said 385, I kind of freeze, right? I wouldn't say I get scared, but it's just the fact that my central nervous system isn't used to this amount of weight just yet again, right? I'm kind of easing back into it, but I'm also kind of trying to rush it because we need to get my strength back. I was assuming I'd be a lot stronger now, right? I'm eating a lot more, and I'm just, you know, strength training to the best of my abilities, right? I'm doing 5 days a week now instead of 6, so I can give myself a little bit more recovery. Expect an updated workout program though, because I did update it quite a bit, and you should get an update soon, like a notification. And the cool part, it's only $5. But yeah, I'm just really trying to get my strength back, and it's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But you know, again, that's one of the biggest downsides, or I wouldn't say downsides, but it's just one of the biggest caveats of being natural. It takes its time, right? You got to just be consistent. As long as you're consistent, gains will show, your strength will show. But it's just right now neural adaptations at this point, because I've been putting in the work, and it's obviously showing. It's just not as fast as I would like it to be. But you know, overall, this is what's happening. I just wanted to keep you guys updated. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.